down as I punch this clock. The hours roll, they never stop, and I can't ever seem to get ahead. Always trying to do what's right, straight and narrow's getting tight. Don't know how much longer I can stand.
Everybody on? Good, great, grand, wonderful. No yelling on the bus!
And I'm wondering, yeah, I'm wondering, where's my promised land? Out here on this desert road.
You gotta love it when a box does its job. Yay.
It's hot as fire, but I've grown cold, circling like a plane that never lands. And even though the questions change, the answers always stay the same. Maybe someday I will understand. So I'm wondering, got me wondering, where's my promised land?
Okay, so today I was gonna start with the floor right out of the gate, but I forgot. I still have this guy to get to. So gonna have to, this is the rear heater of the bus. And then from the heater, you got coolant lines that come all the way from the engine. And I gotta take off this whole rub rail for it, or whatever you wanna call it, to get to those coolant lines. So I guess that's what I'm gonna start with today. Okay, so got the covering off, and now I'm just gonna have to chase this coolant line and figure out where it goes to. What it looks like so far. Yep. Get the whole cover off.
What?
And then it takes off right into there. So hopefully I can just feed it back into itself. Okay, so got the heater all the way up. Outside at least. I need to get a couple bolts out of here. So I gotta remove the seat, I think, right here, because I am not sure if it stops here. So I tried removing the bolts from the bottom of the seat, but I need help from the other side, and I scared Harbor from holding a bolt. So in the meantime, Haley is getting a lawn chair to come hang out. Yep. All you. Here you go. Okay, so got this heater out from next to the driver, and I'm gonna go down underneath the bus and see what we got going on. See what I can do to tie them in together. Hopefully there's a valve down there. Well, finally fully done with the rear heater and the heater next to the driver's side. Got her done. I'm gonna clean off these little guys here, but that's holding up in place. Just reuse that 90 if anyone's curious. On a 2000 International. This is a 1-inch heater hose. It says right there. Yeah, it's a messy job, but I'm definitely glad it's done. Okay, so before you guys remove the heater and whatnot and cut the hose, this valve right here, I believe, is the that's opening it now. This is the inlet, I believe, to the heaters. So this, for emergencies, school bus drivers can secure the rear heater and whatnot if need be. But yeah, I am done now, so I'm just gonna open it up and check and see if there's any leaks. Alright, well, hope you all enjoyed the video. This next part is gonna be about insuring a school bus or a fully converted school bus. So if you enjoyed the video so far, please follow and subscribe to our channel. If you don't want to get bored, make sure you stop this video now, because it's just going to be about boring talk about insurance.
So your message said you wanted to talk about insurance? I said I want you to talk about insurance. Well, most people know that bundling home and auto saves you money. Keep saying your words. But did you know that new customers who bundle and save with Progressive can save an average of $800? Sleeping baby.
So to start it off, insuring your school bus could be pretty simple. Some people have struggled quite a bit to get their school buses insured, but I feel like they just kind of tried going the easy route, calling like 1-800 numbers for all the corporate insurance companies. So please just follow along, and this should help you get it insured in whatever state you're in. Now, to start out, I would recommend going to the statefarm.com website, and there you will see up in the top right, I believe, find an agent. So when you go and you find an agent, you'll type in your zip code, and you'll have a whole entire list of all these different representatives. If the first person won't insure you, then hit up the next one, and then hit up another one until somebody will. Some things that you should write down that when you're going to talk to them is that if it's your school bus isn't converted, just do commercial for personal use. This will get it to where you can just drive from point A to point B, and then until you have it converted to a certain point, then you can switch it over to RV/motorhome, which is cheaper than commercial for personal. But when you call them, just request that commercial for personal use, unless you've already had it converted. When you're talking to them, they may not know what it is that you're trying to do, so you might have to explain it to them, and otherwise ask them maybe to talk to some other people there that may know what's going on, because that's what a few of the people I talked to had to do. But I have insured it in both New Jersey and Michigan, and it went pretty well. At first, I was trying to go the easy route, the fast route, and call these big corporate companies, and it wasn't working very well. And yeah, it ended up working when I just went on the website and clicked and did that. So it's pretty easy. So a way that people have issues with insuring their school bus is they have a roof raise, a rooftop deck, or a fireplace. A lot of people say that they don't have issues with it. Some people say that they do. I haven't heard anyone say issues about State Farm insuring it for having those things. But I don't believe you necessarily have to tell them unless they ask. But I also don't recommend lying to them if they do ask. Don't say that you don't have it, because then when something does happen and they see that you had something like that in there, and that could have been the causing factor of whatever issue it is that you had, they could just revoke your insurance. But yeah, if you have any more questions, just please comment below, and I hope this helped you out. And if anyone has any helpful tips, to please comment below to help others out. And please don't forget to follow and subscribe to our YouTube and Instagram.